Hello, I hope you're surviving the apocalypse out there and here or wherever the hell we are. I am speaking to someone who is dealing with a really hard life lesson. Somebody that has been through a lot. What came through was heartbeat, family ties, feuds. The loyal heart wins. All things come to an end. Don't go chasing waterfalls. You are a firefly. It's been a long time battle. This is tough love, loss, temptation, and the party's over. Underneath the mask, you're mirroring each other. This is a life lesson. And the energies that came out, I've got this really interesting double owl. So if you've seen an owl, like, I would not be surprised, because these two cards from two very different decks, we've got the loyal heart, these two owls mirroring each other, and then we have these two owls mirroring each other. The number 35 came out twice as well. 19 is significant here, and 61. I'm talking to somebody who is walking through life at a distance from something that they're connected to, but not in contact with. It's like these two beings have to grow separately. And the turbulence in between there's been a lot of conflict and chaos. 33. A lot of conflict and chaos, and how do I say it? The energy feels very shifty, that somebody is, maybe somebody's been more invested than the other, and the other's been very uncertain of itself and where it fits and the placement that it feels like. The belonging isn't, one entity doesn't feel the belonging and the other feels very sure. And this story has been playing around and around and again. And somebody dramatically fell into a hole so deep that it's like they became a monster, a version of themselves that they don't recognize. Probably the person they always never wanted to become. See, like, while there's a mirror thing going on, it's also very like one person's like this and one person's like this. So to some level, this person wants to leech off or connect to this person in a way that gets them out of the hole. But unfortunately, this person will suffer, even though this person's glad to help. There's one person glad to help, and then there's one person who's not being I don't know how to say that. This has been affecting the two beings at the soul level to where it's changed who you are completely. Look at the mirror again, dude. So you see, this is the past, this is the mirroring, but it's clear the beings are going away from each other. It's like you were together and then you went away, explored other options, and deeply miss this person though. Like, it's clearly a person. It's two people. It could be a person, a job, a place, or a thing, I guess. But it's something so close to you that it seems like it's a part of you. So it could be literally anything. But the mourning here is immense. It's like so deep. It's like so many tears have been shed. You could forge a crystal from the amount of teardrops that you've shed over this. In your near future, you're not wanting to connect though to this thing. It's like I'm speaking to the person that's here because this person, the happiness, the joy, the Goku, the go-lucky, right? The being that can find the positive, optimistic outlook in life is the being that's going to carry the situation, whatever that is. If it's an actual person, two people, the happy-go-lucky, cheerful person is who I'm speaking to, because you're the leader in the situation, meaning you can choose to connect to this energy or not. The other person has no choice. They, without you, whether that's a job, person, place, or thing, will suffer. And with you, they will do a little bit better. So you are not benefiting as much as they are from you, from connecting to you. And it's been very heavy, very, very heavy to carry. And you are not interested in working on that. Like, you're like, no, I have worked really hard on creating this path for myself that I don't want to tread lightly. I don't want to so easily open my energy back up to this thing, because I have transformed, I have grown, I have found new interest, and you're clearly on a new path, which I think is what has attracted this energy. This new thing you have acquired, it's like this other energy feels that you have that and they want some too. But you've worked so hard, like the trials and turbulations that you've experienced have given you a vision and fortitude and strength that you're wise enough. Something about this experience made you extremely wise. Maybe so much so that, like, hard lessons, right? Because that channeled message of hard lessons, like, you've helped, you've done all you can when it comes to just pure unconditional love and openness, that you've learned boundaries are the only way at this point. You have to isolate yourself to a degree from this situation, from this person, which strongly feels like an actual person. You feel that there's something hidden. There's ulterior motives. And you have something worth protecting. You're being very cautious and wise, not letting this person just jump back into your energy, because they feel the glow. They're so connected to you. So this is certainly a soul, like, you know each other beyond the physical human you are in this lifetime. Your energies are so connected that you don't have to, this is very twin-like. This could be a physical twin, or you guys could have been twins before, or you could have a lot of things in common. Maybe You are magnetically drawn to each other for how much that you relate to each other. And it was like a crash and burn type of thing. But it was over and over and over again until you learned a lesson and this person distanced himself from you. You're just not quite sure that you want this to interfere with your new path, as you should be. As you should be. You both very much so want connection. You both want each other. But so interesting. So you both want to connect. You both want to extend an olive branch to each other and say, hey, I want to build, I want to connect, I want to have an emotional connection to you in some way, shape, or form, because together we're a force to be reckoned with. Together we can do so much. We have done so much. You really, really love this person. I'm like 90% sure it's a person, maybe 95. This person, so I also got this Virgo and Libra energy. This could be a parent. It could be something that wants to leech off of you like a parent. Like they want you to be their parent. Because this card as well, which is the Pachamama. Pachamama, which is like the Earth Mother. So you're a very grounded person. This is also 40 if I didn't say 40. So whether you're in your 30s into 40 or not, the energy, the wisdom acquired is like someone that's lived that much of their existence, that you have enough wisdom to know if you're being played, let's say. And you want to love this person. There's so much love here. And, you know, we have to love some things at a distance, right? Because you don't go chasing waterfalls. You got to be loyal to your heart. And sometimes what we think is being loyal to our heart means opening our heart, being open to everything and not turning away something or someone that you love. So we got dealings or relationship with a man. Oh, 2 minutes. But I saw a woman and a caterpillar. So you had to go into your cocoon for a while. You had to, this connection, yeah. Look, you had to build a wall. Misunderstanding. It's like there's a strong boundary here for a good reason. And sometimes it's okay to let walls down, you know, but do it one brick at a time. Allow this person to show with action. Action is so much, with age, you see clearer based on someone's action because you can move slow enough like the earth, right? Interesting. You can move, here's the great personal sorrow. You got the tear and you got teardrops. There's something about this that's exceptionally worth telling the story, okay? The story you've experienced here with immense sadness is lucrative in some way. Oddly. Because you got social media, wealth, and my random money card that I've made. So it's like, oh, so I'm seeing like a boundary between this person and your wealth, which you've acquired. So giving freely to this person would not be a wise decision. They're coming at you like they've changed, which they probably have, but we all change. The question is, are they loyal to what they have learned along the way, or are they loyal to you? So you've got the rainbow, which is like the most difficult part of the situation is over, which is wonderful. That's a good indication. Compliments from an admirer, which makes me feel like this person might be love bombing you a little bit. Love, because this is a very, very love. This person loves you and you love them. And that's great. We should totally love each other. And maybe coffee or a phone conversation, a walk in the park, maybe something small is not that bad of an idea, right? But temptation will test you. Isn't that annoying, right? Temptation is a bitch, right? Let's see what they, in the time that they've been gone, what is this? What is this? Messages of closure. Because sometimes when someone walks out of our lives and then they pop back up, they forget about that whole space in between of like all the tears that you cried. So it's like, I want to know what the version of them now actually has pondered on. Like, what have they pondered on and want to say to you? I'm sorry. I heard I'm sorry. It says, I projected my unhappiness onto you. And then you got, I'm learning so much from you. So again, remember I said that person's like definitely leeching off of you in some sort of way, because you're very Goku, which is like happy-go-lucky, driven by optimism. You have a more positive outlook on life. So it's easy for you to see this person in a positive light, which is very lovable of you, right? And they love this about you, but they know, and they're a little bit more schemy and capable of things that maybe someone so optimistic and happy-go-lucky wouldn't even, that often puts past a person, right? So maybe they look at you as a bit naive. So in the past, some harsh words were said, and the decision was made to part. Reflection, deep thought, serious consideration, and an internal healing, internal soul searching. A long path has been walked without each other. Many, 9 months, 9 years, 7. maybe somewhere between 7 and 9 months or years. And a lot has been acquired in this time. But I feel like when this person has shown up is the problem, because you're just getting on your feet in a situation. Maybe you just started something new. Maybe you just got a new house, a new job, met a new version of yourself, and things are still a little fragile. Maybe you're still kind of balancing on something very fragile where you're still acquiring balance in your life, which is that Libra energy. You're really nurturing parts of yourself that got neglected before. You're really doing some healing, and you're looking back. Look how she's gazing here at this water. And it's like you've really dealt with a lot of the emotions here. And I almost feel like this person maybe has overlooked some of that. It's a mindset. Like, I want to know what this person has been doing. Like, what have they been doing? You know what I'm saying? What have they done? Interesting. Slave. Get out of here, even if it's me. Yeah. Isn't it lovely? Even if it takes 100 years. This person's a slave to their desires. I can't fight my fears. Isn't it lovely all alone? Tear me to pieces, skin and bones. Welcome home. Oof. I don't know that this person has evolved as much as you maybe have hoped. Yeah, damsel. So this person's like playing victim. We have slave and damsel. Waiting for a knight to provide for you. Seduction by romantic illusion. Ooh, yeah, you don't want it. Alchemist, like they're a good, what do you call it? Yeah, this person is formulating a plan to, unfortunately, leech off of you and acquire, get past your wall to your wealth, compliments, love bombing. So I certainly don't advise, look, poet. So it's like they've got some smooth talking, some slick words to say. I highly advise you no, because you also got the shapeshifter energy, which was certainly reversed. Projecting in any image that serves your personal agenda in the moment. So this person's a con artist. Plain and simple. I do want to pull an animal energy for some reason. So let's see. I want to put an animal to that person and an animal to you and kind of see what you guys are showing up as in animal form. So your person. Okay. Oh, the owl. Why are there so many owls? This person's smart. This person can really see in the dark. They know you. They're very intelligent. Like, this is also a very, I mean, this is a predator. Meaning like opportunist. I just saw Drake. So they're preying on, like, there's something about you that's vulnerable and innocent that they're preying on. They're hoping for. I want to pull this. Oh. And you're the magical unicorn. Come on. A unicorn? How does a unicorn compete with an owl? It doesn't. Because an owl wants the owl wants what the unicorn has, but the unicorn just. So you're deeply you're on a spiritual path that's further along than the owl person, even though their intellect and they may have some wisdom or insight or knowing or vision, they certainly aren't putting in the work like you are. This person really wants to climb on your back, which is why you know how much weight it's been to carry them with the Ten of Wands. The movement you guys are hoping for, it's not time for you to move towards this person if you want to get off of the wheel. If you want to have a strong enough force field to only let in energy that supports your growth and supports you transcending and accessing your magic. I heard before it's too late, which, oh, whatever, we won't judge that. So guarded, stay vigilant, and recognize that you're fragile right now, vulnerable, and while you're building a wall, you might need a little bit more, a few more bricks, okay? There's more strength that needs to be built here, and your best advice is to stay focused on your spiritual path, on your healing, on your self-care, individual path, because this is a test. And it's okay to love somebody from a distance. And the hope that you would reach out an olive branch to this person, they're hoping, and they're a strong manifester. They're certainly creative and can cultivate something, like I'm seeing somebody who creates something to show people, like, look what I made. And people are like, wow, that's so cool. Like, it is cool. This person is creative and they are creating something, but they're not creating something that you don't already have or that you actually need or want. It's just freaking cool and fascinating. Like, but you don't want to take it home. Like, you don't want to take the really awesome, fascinating possum out that's outside inside the house because it's fascinating. Like, no, you could stay fascinating outside. Like, that's kind of the vibe. So that's what I have. Thank you so much.